It's a big place, so you may not run into anybody. You may run into a lot of people. They've been doing like recon on people for probably like the last several days. Got a bit of information. Teams have also got a bit of information out of you guys, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So, ending the evening of day 8. You guys
this is the day that the loot was stolen?
Yeah, so you guys basically came back that night. I'm trying to remember where we exactly left. You guys were just heading back from the fighting pits?
No, they came back. We did our stuff. Already set fire to a garden with a large explosion.
I don't think we left after that, though, did we? I think we're just still hanging around the house or the mansion.
Yeah, we're still hanging around the mansion, but like everyone has come back.
And
remember, one of the gardens in the mansion.
One other thing, too, Finn. So the 8th member of your team is a knight you met out in the middle of nowhere. You were actually doing some alchemy supply gathering, killing giant frostworms for a bit of coin, which was pretty easy money. Well, I wouldn't say it was easy money, but you got paid decently for it.
Something tells me you weren't role-playing my character right, and I have not been calling him Bellhop the entire time.
Just depends. Just depends. You're not always... Were you there at that one? Yeah, I think you did. Newen left. Newen went to a druid grove nearby. Takoya and the ranger guy who up from the island, they took the tailor's daughter back. Yep. So you guys, which you haven't mentioned too, and I haven't called you on it, but you do have a child there with you, just as an FYI.
Mm-hmm. Which, out of curiosity, where has she been during the whole break-in
I'm going to say that she was probably with you. Oh, no, because you got attacked. We'll say she was probably playing in one of the other rooms. She's fine, though.
Okay.
Like, you walk in and she's playing with your loot, like, oops.
I need you to release...
That would probably be one of the few people she wouldn't just fire.
Alright, let me release one. You are released. Yeah, so basically we're going into day 7. We're going to finish this day, and then we'll probably, depending on what you guys do, we'll fast forward through at least a couple of days, up until probably day 3. You guys can finish that and the events of day 1. So the goal is we'll be either done with all the pre-stuff today, or we'll be inside today. It just depends on you guys. But obviously prepare by as much as you want. It makes for good gameplay also.
Are we actually in a hotel?
No, so who wants to explain that story?
We're in a manor that is in the...
second worst area of town.
Yeah.
Because someone rolled in that one on housing assignment.
Looks like a hotel to me. As far as William's concerned, it's a hotel.
Well, I mean, to be fair, a barrel looks like a hotel to you, so yeah, knock yourself.
That's where we found him. You're not wrong.
Everybody's going to lock her window, head back downstairs. Def, you're staying in there tonight.
Alright, you guys can move Def with you.
Oh, Def is not here.
Yeah, Def's not here.
I was expecting... I was waiting for a reply.
I know. She's not here tonight.
It's Valentine's Day. She's female. She probably has things to do.
Girls' night. But it's all good. Let's see. You got that? Oh, so the night they met out when they were hunting frostworms, essentially his name is Sir Edward, and he serves the Winter Queen, which is apparently some sort of kingdom in the northern region, or you're not really 100% sure. You don't know a lot about this area. And he also has apparently a dog that is not a dog and can speak, but only speaks to Gronkum. And apparently is more or less made out of frost and ice. But still a dog. Very strict.
I'm guessing that's what Friend Rear is up there?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he can grow. So basically, they count as a single person because that is his pet. So he's on your team. So he's your 8th member. So it is Drunken Wolfgart, Max, William, Theris, Ari, Sir Edward, and Death is your 8-man team. So when you guys get on the field, only 6 of you can be on at one time. You can substitute when you transition areas, and other than that, you can do 2 substitutions a day if you're the team captain, which is you. Because
why would you make me team captain?
Because it's what William would have done because no one wanted to be team captain.
That is a lie. Ari volunteered.
Well, let me.
He signed his name down.
Let me correct myself. While everyone was arguing over who got to be team captain, William went ahead and signed. I'm just showing it from the halfling point of view.
Yeah, that would be a William thing to do.
He's just like, "Oh, I'll be the captain. Yep, there's my name. Yay!"
What really happened was Ari volunteered, there was no dispute, and we turned around and William signed his name down.
Yeah, so, hey. All matter of perspective.
I do see a problem here. There is not an animated stick.
No one told him.
Ari murdered your stick.
Okay.
I don't think that's true, but I don't recall.
So
I don't.
where's Twiggy Twiggleton the 8th?
We haven't found a new stick yet. We're in a mountain. Actually, what did Deft give him? We haven't needed a Twiggy at the moment yet. Deft gave you like something better than a twig to make a new Twiggy out of, but twig-like. This is what happens when she's not here. It was something you would have appreciated.
Is it a broom?
No, there was something good. I'm trying to remember.
Hey, Nobel, out of
Hey, yeah.
curiosity. For the coding for damage resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, do you actually have to type in non-magical bludgeoning for it to not qualify magic bludgeoning?
I think you have to type it all out.
Okay.
Because otherwise it doesn't know the difference.
Oh god, I forgot all about the fact that I had Sting.
You do have Sting. You're basically fucking Bilbo, but you're way cooler because you're a wizard. You're like Harry Baggins.
I was looking to see if you put whatever Death gave me in my inventory, and no.
No, it was something. It was like a simple object, but it was like the perfect thing to turn Twiggy into. Was it an arrow? I think it was like an arrow or something.
I have no idea.
I've got a bunch of crossbow bolts.
Basically, I think the gist was to turn the arrow into Twiggy, and Twiggy would have a little war helmet. But I leave that up to you. You can make a new Twiggy. Alright, so you guys make your way back to the manor. Or I guess it's not really a manor. No offense. You have one guard also, by the way. So Max, you're back. William's right here. Wolfgard, you're back. And there you go. Yep. And up and down.
Well, William's going to help themselves to the facilities and, the way that William does.
Yep. It's a pretty spacious place. It just happens to be in a bad neighborhood town. Also, you did have a break-in. And Techno can tell you more about that if you want.
Well, I will be right back. Beer's working through me.
Go for it. Alright, since you all get back, what do you guys want to do?
Well, Ari's already done the thing she was going to do. Also, testing, some coding, seeing if I can't get that to work. Maybe it does have to, specify magic to...
I know I can put it in NBC Engineer and see what it kicks out, because I know it specifically calls it.
Magic.
I got lazy and just started using Engineer Suite.
That should now do magic damage. So this is partially resisted.
Is Ferris here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Same
Oh,
old,
whoops.
same old.
That's wrong right there.
All right. So, do we want to end day 8, or does anyone have anything they want to do before you guys settle for the evening?
Grockham would like to ask Theris about any ideas on how to fix his hand.
Say that's the one I already did a medicine check and everything on that.
You did a quick patch job. You have a bit more time. Go ahead if you want. You could do another medicine check now that you guys are like back at the residence and you have proper lighting and can
Can I
actually like.
assist him on that?
Sure.
Okay.
They're inside, right? Not outside.
Yes. Yeah. So more or less, I think everyone is inside at this point, probably, unless Wolf starts giving poop juice to someone else.
That's Boxcar, thank you very much. And he was brutally murdered afterwards, by the way.
Oh yeah, by what?
Oh wait, my bad. He wasn't actually murdered.
got away.
Someone ran out of time, so it was attempted murder.
There's always next time. Still can't believe your shitty ass spell dropped my transformation spell.
Like a 1 and a 2 or something on the
I
rolls.
I had advantage, and I have really high con. I rolled a 1 and a 3.
I still can't believe that rum actually turned her into a dinosaur.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
The only reason we got out was, remember when I did the identify and he wasn't going to let me actually use identify? And he made me roll? Nat 20. So
Yeah, I'm
I guess
still
there's
90%
only...
sure Skrull allowed us to get out like that because
No. So there was 3 ways out.
okay.
So we took one of the 3 ways.
I assume the way that was intended was we defeat the waves forks, then the door magically opens on the obelisk.
Something like that. That was the hardest option. Though. There was like 2 easier options, and then basically killed them all.
Okay. Huh.
And you
I
know
suppose
how
one of them.
almost work.
I assumed he was just tired of our shenanigans.
No, our
But then-
shenanigans were pretty good.
Then I remembered, oh wait, it's Skrull.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought the same thing, but now looking back at it in hindsight, you know, Skrull collects that kind of stuff.
And do you know the best part about all this? I got my bottle back filled
Told you.
because of the time skip.
All right. So, end of day 8. Anyone? All right. We'll go ahead and
Did my
do.
check find anything for him?
Oh, sorry. Wow. Yeah. So after looking at it, thankfully you did a decent job when you guys were there. If you probably treat it over like the next 3 or 4 days, it'll probably make a good recovery. So you'd probably need to do like the lesser restoration cure wounds combo, and then just do a medicine check to see. Depending on what we get, that kind of depends on what his recovery is. So you've already kind of got one in for today, so it's already kind of healing, and then basically you just want to at least apply it every day. All right, so you guys have a couple of days you can do a couple of things with, so what do you guys want to do with them? You want to make stuff, buy stuff, blow stuff up, kill things, buy them things?
Some of us do need to buy some things.
All right. What kind of things would you guys like to buy?
Actually, that's a good question. We should probably take inventory of what everyone has.
Deft wants a flask.
Oh, I remember. Hey, William. Finn. Is Finn gone?
He may be AFK.
Oh.
You're taking a pic.
I wanted to either find out if he wants to transfer this scroll to his book or we just sell it.
What scroll?
Speak with Dead.
Can he learn it, Wizard?
Wizards can now. Yeah, they did that. They finally did that because
Fair point for that. It'd be cooler if it was like more specific, but that's still pretty cool. I have a feeling he probably wants to talk to dead people. He can make jokes for days.
I just found it funny that necromancer, wizard, no speak with dead.
Mm.
But we should probably find out how many potions everybody has and try and get some backup stuff.
See. All right, so what do you guys need to buy? What do you already have?
Grockum needs rations.
You do technically have party inventory open, I believe. Technically, these people are not on the party. Let me get them out. Yeah.
Party inventory is blank.
Your inventory is blank?
I went to party sheet and looked at inventory. There's nothing there, so I'm assuming nothing's in there.
Your inventory should not be blank. Oh, you went to the inventory tab, and you don't see party inventory filled out?
Yeah, there's nothing in there for me.
And party sheet inventory doesn't show anything except for the gold that I'm seeing.
I just see gold.
Oh, yeah. We did that intentionally at one point because people have other items that other people don't know about. Let's see. I can give you some. So what are you guys wanting to know? Mostly potions?
I just want, what do people have potion-wise? Do we need to get more potions?
Water-wise, you guys should be fine. I think you guys can make food. You have 42 torches. Good for you. 4 sets of thieves' tools. You only have 1 tent, oddly enough. You have some of your magical teeth tea. You have your magical bell thingy. Not that you necessarily can figure that out. Actually, he doesn't even have that. Some scrolls, snow globe. Not a lot of rations, decent amount. You have 6 healing potions. Actually, wait, no. One of those is gone. You have 5 healing potions total.
Do you guys think that's enough? Should we get more?
Probably wouldn't hurt to have more.
As long as I'm not getting ganged up on, I can keep us up probably.
And they will be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on who you get them
we need
from.
to make sure that we have some in case Eris and Max go down.
Just keep in mind, while you do have to worry about the environmental hazards, while an environmental hazard, creature, monster may not necessarily strategically target you guys, other teams may do just that. So keep that in mind. Nothing would be shittier than to get ambushed in the middle of a fight and to have your healer taken out. Just saying. Competition. Okay. So you haven't quite got there yet. So you guys want to look for a potion shop? I think you know the owner of the shop. Or did you guys want to go somewhere else?
That's right, he's here.
Furs. The alchemist. Potions, weapons, where are we going?
Potions first.
Alright. So you guys head on over to the third eye. Walk in. Shop is currently empty. Did you want to go with them, Finn?
Sorry, what?
I didn't know Finn was
Hey,
back.
Jim? I didn't hear you.
Oh no, it's not Finn.
Backing up.
There's Finn.
Yep, sorry, my mom came home while I was coming out of the bathroom and went and had a cigarette.
No worries, no worries, no worries.
Oh, I should have
So do it. So you guys go in. You don't see anyone. You see the bell on the counter.
Okay, grab me the beer.
Get the beer. Actually, since he's getting a beer, I'm going to get 2 beers. Can't be standing up all the time.
Anybody remember the alchemist's name?
I'll check to see if I wrote it down.
All right. I have beer.
Does not appear. Welcome back.
Thank you. All right. So it's day 7-ish. You guys are going out to go shopping.
So we would have taken a long rest.
Yeah, I'll do it one sec.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Rusty long rest. Okay, so you guys are going over to the Third Eye, which is the potion/magic item shop you guys saw before. Walk inside. All the cool magical displays. No one there. Counter and a bell.
I'll head up to the counter. Hello.
I'm gonna prestidigitate the sound of an explosion.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Other than startling
What
your
was
team
that?
members, seemingly nothing.
Oh, looks like everything's free.
Make a perception check, William.
Well, wouldn't William remember what happened last time?
He would. And
Yeah.
technically, Finn's been here before. You guys even got here.
Got to find perception. There.
Finn actually got to go to the, what was that city's name? The Tharbad branch.
7.
Yeah, you look around, you remember this fancy store. There's all sorts of cool stuff here.
You already tried that, remember?
The very first time you came here.
It did not go well for you.
I don't remember what you were trying to take out, but you
It
were
was a
basically,
vase.
yeah, you were trying to pull it out of the store, and it was like stuck in the air. And you're just like, yeah.
I don't remember trying to jack a base.
Oh, I did it.
Okay.
He did it as you.
It was a very William thing to do. Trust me. It was a free base. They just had it sitting there, and there was nobody there.
So I'm gonna walk over. I'm
Okay.
gonna open the door. Then I'm gonna walk back to the bell on the counter.
Which
Pick
door?
it up. The door that we came in.
All right. So there's the front door. Then there's the door behind the counter, and then there's like a little door that goes to like a stairway up. It's locked.
So I'm gonna open the front door,
Okay. So the front door is open.
and then I'm gonna walk over to the bell on the counter.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick
What
up
are
the bell.
you doing?
You go to
I'm
pick
gonna
up the
throw it
bell.
out the door.
Bell doesn't move.
Okay, then I'm going to pick up a random small object that I deem of little value.
Okay. You grab. There's like a little orb on the counter.
What's
Kinda
the orb
like
look like?
It's got like swirly, like gray and silver liquids in it.
Of little value.
Or
And
is
this
just
door,
gonna go ahead and hit the bell.
that's an item of little value in this store.
Okay, I'm gonna go to toss out the door.
All right. Go ahead and just roll an athletics.
Athletic.
Can I make an opposing athletics roll to
What
try
are
and
you?
stop him?
Well,
Um,
since it would be ranged, can I argue for acrobatics?
So, this is how this is going to work. So let's see. So he's going to try to grapple you. Actually, hold on. Roll, William, roll a stealth check. Gronkum, roll a perception check.
I'll join in on this endeavor. She may be able to stop him from throwing. All right, I forgot we don't have to roll in the time.
Neither of you see anything he is doing.
Okay.
You guys are kind of going about your business like, okay, so we need potions, and William's just like,
Well, Gronkum, we tried.
all right, so you pick it up, you
Now
throw it.
this,
Athletics, William. Or you're going for, yeah, I'll let you do acrobatics. Why not?
Oof.
So the little glass orb hits the wall and breaks. And you watch as this little cloud of like sulfury smelling gas begins to slowly grow.
I'm gonna cover up my nose with my beard.
The sulfur spelling, you say. Does Ari know what this is by chance?
Roll. See, Ari's not really a scholarly person.
No, but if it's sulfury, that means it's probably flammable.
Roll an intelligence check.
Is it at advantage?
No.
Is an 11 sufficient?
You gather just based on your knowledge at hand, it's probably some sort of alchemical concoction. You're not sure if it's flammable, but you gather it's probably not a good idea to breathe it in.
My response is, who farted?
I'm gonna pull a little trick here, and I'll use some magic to keep it away from my breathing area.
So you're trying to clear it out. I need everyone in the room, which I think is essentially everyone, to roll a con save. You can roll yours at advantage.
So it is a poison. Haha.
Can
not
I
so much
also
that it's a
argue for
poison.
advantage because it has to filter through my beard?
Fair enough. You're getting advantage for keeping it away from your face.
On save at
Oh gosh. All right. So I need Ferris to roll. Who else? I'll roll for Death. Max, I need you to roll.
You mean Death doesn't already go out the
What,
door?
Sorry.
Con saves, everybody.
Con save. Oh boy.
Oh no, Death doesn't have a good con.
I think
Alright.
everybody in the building gets a +3 near me.
Oh, yeah.
Fumble.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So, well, you're +3.
Question.
So
Question,
Here's-
though.
So Theris is over
Or
there
death.
having this yet.
Since, or
Here's
would Death
right
be able
next to
to
it.
dive out of the shop before breathing in? No? It's worth a
I'm-
shot.
fortunately
Well,
not.
the door is open.
Oh no, the door's open, but you didn't hit the door.
I was saying about the ability to dive out of the shop. I mean, the door is open.
Unfortunately, Death was not near the door at the time.
Probably up at the counter.
Death's just like, I want that. Well, now that you guys have money, I'm sure Death is eyeballing, what can I get? What can I get? What can I get? So the good news is, everyone who succeeded. So Ari, you succeeded. Kronkum, you succeeded. William, you succeeded.
Everybody but me.
Max, nope, you got friends. Max, you succeeded. So that's the good news. The bad news is your paladin or anyone who failed, it was not enough to help them. So all of a sudden, I need to roll for Theris too. Hold on. You just sit there, and Theris gets a little woozy, and all of a sudden,
God, it's laughing gas.
all of a sudden, from across the wolf, or from across the wolf cart,
Tasha's gas.
and last but not least, Death They all start laughing uncontrollably.
Nice.
They all fall prone, and they're just like in tears laughing.
I've seen this before. That must have been extract of the electric lettuce.
Extract of the what?
The electric lettuce.
Lettuce doesn't have electricity.
Well, not normal lettuce, but electric lettuce.
Devil's lettuce.
Where? What?
Some places know it as the Mary Jane.
Oh,
Some as
dear.
the Ganj.
Where?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ari hasn't a freaking clue what he's talking about either.
What's that bubbly sound in the background?
Where did this gas come from, anyways?
You guys didn't see it. That's right. Yeah, they're just still laughing. The gas
I'm
clears
not
away.
sure. It must be a defense mechanism.
What did you do to set up the defenses?
Well, clearly there are people in the shop, and the owner is not here. It must think it's being robbed.
Just pointing out as the DM, the rogue got affected by this. Just saying.
Yeah, but so did Wolfgar. I suppose that's not much.
You're
better.
talking about the guy with a coat that's made out of the skin of small children.
Yep.
Yeah, but there. Oh wait, no,
It is
hold on.
the
He's
best
old.
coat ever.
Oh, he hasn't seen your coat yet.
Yeah, no, okay.
The coat was right after he left. So
I got my new
found
Bucket
a
on
coat
awards.
that is a very, very dark magical object that he has decided to keep, but it is an awesome coat. So, well, from what you guys know, not as players, but just because you get to hear it talking to him, it is apparently some sort of sentient cloak that grants him random boons.
We also don't know it's made of children's skin either, because he has not revealed that to us, and we didn't see him adorn it.
A lot of you suspect that's probably what it is, considering you
So
found it
we've got
in
a
that case.
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
Would
You also
put like
technically
iPhone me?
you have 4 keys of so you found a lot of really creepy magical items out of body parts on the Hag Island. You used a lot of them, so they ended up they were in dire need, and they were trying to inscribe sending into your book when they got stuck. And so they they found 2 items. One was a bag of bone chips, and so essentially when you throw the bone chips, they spawn skeletons. The other bag was a bag of basically children's teeth that when you mix them in with a beverage, it will cast suggestion on your opponent if they drink it. So they use some of those. So you have 4 of those left. I think, Max, you still have the bone chips?
Yep, and I was gonna give them to a temple to just be destroyed.
Question. Has the gas dissipated, or is it still...
The gas dissipated.
Okay. Ari's gonna head over to Dev and slap him.
Okay.
Just... are you okay?
Oh, I don't even know what I want to buy. This is the best. We should move here. Why don't we live here?
Hey, Max? Can you do some of your paladin-y stuff on this?
I don't think I have anything that can remove the effect. Let me see my spells I prepared.
I think you're talking about the 5-point lay on hands ability.
No, I mean, that's what the player was hoping would work, but I get the feeling it's, well, because you said, it's
That's
not a
a
poison.
lesser restoration equivalent, I think, right? More or less?
Yeah.
You
What
can
is
do
it?
lesser, which
What
covers
is it
more
here?
effects. The Leon does.
I'm pretty sure it does Yeah, it would be similar to like a poisonous type thing, possibly anyway. So yeah, you would probably.
He could expend 5 points from his lay on hands then to do it.
I know what I forgot to do.
But there are 3 people.
Are affected.
3 total.
Sorry for this round.
Ooh, a 3 and a 20.
Oh, you're rolling your dice.
Yeah.
Those are some good numbers.
Those are the best freaking rolls you could possibly have as your character.
Almost the best.
I was laughing before you hopped on. I was like, I will tell them after they're done with this arc. They're so lucky you came back when you did. And I assure you them, and you, because you already know, you'll always be far more active with your shenanigans than I would be.
Yeah,
Oh
there were
yeah,
some
no,
times where
I
we were
assume
like,
with all the shit you already have going on that you were just like, yeah, whatever.
Well, that, and I can also, I can randomly just shove her straight, especially if I just forget about it. But if you play that character to the T, to like its maximum capacity, it is one of the most annoying characters on a field that you could have in a battle match.
Oh yeah.
If he can see everyone within 30 feet, like it is just the most annoying thing ever. Like, okay, I got no, but what? No. Oh, you didn't wait. Oh. All right.
So, what did you 3 do?
They kind of look around like, I don't know. Jeff's like, I was just sitting here and all of a sudden there's this gas and I don't remember. There's a bunch of these little orbs on the counter. There's also a like a little label. Apparently, it's designed for people entering the competition. They're like little laughing gas orbs. I need everyone to roll a perception check other than William.
No, Lily, you should know better.
And William,
Oh,
I need you
never
to
mind.
roll a stealth check.
I see everything.
I don't see shit.
Wait.
So 1, that's a 3.
Don't worry, Gronk can still got you.
Hold on. Now he gets to roll his stealth. Oh no. Okay.
I'm not gonna go so far to make that a 20. I'm
Yeah, I
not
was
gonna
about
do
to say,
that.
you probably don't use both already.
Ari like looks like, and then just all of a sudden just forgets about it. Quite lucky actually.
Isn't
Sure,
that
you
an
can
odd
luck
Ari making a perception check?
I know it is weird. I feel kind of bad too because it's such a good roll and it got diminished so quickly. So technically, Ferris, Gronkum, and Wolfgart, unless you want to use a luck point, perhaps, would see him trying to throw another orb or a first orb.
Who's doing this?
William, he's trying to throw one out the door.
Are we gonna be
No.
fighting this day later?
I'm gonna turn to him and say, no, come on, let's
You're
not.
I mean, unless you guys decide to do something, more or less, you're just in town. We'll probably, depending on what you guys want to do, we may fast forward for a couple of days. It just depends what you want.
I just didn't know if I wanted to spend spell slots or not.
You'd probably be okay.
Can I?
Keep in mind, and so something else to keep in mind if you two, Finn, teams would really like to fuck with each other in this competition before the thing. Like, there's a team that's missing right now that no one knows where they are.
But they have a higher rating than us.
You guys, oh yeah, I posted the ratings. So if you guys didn't see it, if you scroll up in chat, those are the current approval ratings for where you guys sit with the populace and the crowd.
Nice.
So you guys are near the bottom. The Dark Elf team and the other team of the Tieflings and other assorted wonderful creatures are the only 2 teams beneath you.
Can I stop him?
You didn't see him.
Oh, I thought you said I did.
Oh, you did. So you see him.
As he goes to do it, I'm gonna whip out my wand of paralysis and try to stop him.
All right, Ferris, go for yours first because that just seems more fun. It's like,
Just hope
orb.
that he's not mid-throw.
Damn it, he made it.
He's like,
By one.
He's lucky, man, I'm telling you. So he keeps going. So Theris can't get him. All right, it's your turn. You want to grapple him, essentially? You have to roll athletics, and he gets his choice of athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, I just want to grab his hand to stop him from throwing it and say, no, we don't want to piss off the shopkeeper that he throws us out when this is probably the only shopkeeper that's going to give us a decent price right now.
So he goes to grab you. You can use athletics or acrobatics against you.
Wah, wah, wah.
Halfling.
Oh yeah, halfling.
Yeah,
Reroll that
20.
shit.
Watch it.
Rolling to a 20.
I called it.
Bastard.
Called it. You got my kind of luck now. Hold on. Oh man, I love this character so much sometimes.
Is he a diviner?
Oh no, he is. But he's also he's more of an NPC than a PC. So he has he's a diviner, but he also for free, not against any level, just free for being an NPC. He has both luck feats. So the one for himself and anything just luck would do, and then he's got the other one that he can use for you guys as a bonus action
Bountiful
or
luck.
reaction or yeah.
I've got a halfling diviner in another game.
So unfortunately, you rolled a nat 20, and you got. Anyone want to guess?
Oh,
Wild
God, that's a
magic.
wild magic.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a custom table for that, or do you use the...
I got all kinds of tables for these. Let me pick. Let's see. Wild.
Everyone turns into giraffes. Everyone turns into giraffes.
Oh man.
Oh,
Start
jeez.
slapping each other with our necks.
Yeah, I'm gonna be more of annoying and use a 2e1 because yes. Okay, hold on. Oh shit. Not bad. Okay, so you roll a 20. You go to throw the orb out. You basically, and I'm going to let it go for a max duration just because you got the nat 20. So you get a Bardic Inspiration D12 for yourself. You are freaking lucky even without luck. So yeah, you got a D12 in your pocket.
Okay.
While you throw it, you sit and it hits where the doorway is, and it stops midair and just floats there. And then it begins to fall.
Fall fast or fall slow?
Can Grockum attempt to grab it?
Sure, acrobatics. Oh shit!
Not athletics?
I'll let you go athletics. Why not? Grogum reaches over, grabs it before it hits the ground.
That's what I thought.
That's what happened last time.
I was just double checking.
And then Grockum glares at William.
Oh, hold on. What the fuck?
Can I prestidigitate worms coming out of his hands?
Sure. All of a sudden, you guys feel a cold breeze just like sweep throughout the room, and you hear the door from behind the counter open. And out walks the old alchemist. Like, hey everybody.
Hello.
Where is Madeline right now, by the way?
I assume she's with us.
Okay. So you have little black-haired girl who doesn't like to talk to people, just slowly following, probably behind Death. It's like, so you guys ready for the competition? I'm quite excited. I wasn't expecting to compete. This is going to be interesting. Like, I think I could still put in a good effort. And
Why,
I-
yes, my good sir. We're here to help prepare. What do you have any bargains going on for contestants?
He's like, ah, yes. So, always a pleasure to have you back, Master William. He's like, since you guys helped me out, I'll give you standard pricing, as a favor. It's like, what kind of potions you want? Just standard healing potions, or you guys want anything deep? Since you got some gold.
So like the others, because I imagine they're the ones buying potions.
I mean, regardless of what we're doing, a laughing potion or two might come in handy.
The little orbs.
You know, give some people some Tashas that can't cast magic.
Oh, and here, let me give you a quick rundown too. I'll give you the TLDR version of the different teams. They have very detailed notes on a few of these, at least, that they can go for when you're in there. So you guys decided to go with Team Candlebright. So that is Deft and Ari's fake persona. So you guys are on a team. Your friend's the Paladin. So your friend Henry. So that's the two Paladin guys, the Wizard and the Paladin. Henry the Blind Monk, that was your friend William. Novale. Randy. Do you remember Randy? The dwarf NPC that you guys abducted and never let me send away. You guys basically more or less kidnapped him in this campaign. And I think Nicodemus didn't let him go. You have another member of the Paladin Order, so similar to the two cooler guys. So the Wizard was the painter that you guys had met, and the Paladin was just a guy. I think you talked to him at one point. They did not have a sixth member, and apparently they found someone to fill that role. And then they have a cleric that you have not really met too much yet, whose name is Cross, that you think may or may not be related to the family from where you guys are from. Then there's a standard team of Dark Elves that all look like assholes.
As Dark Elves do.
Yeah, they all look pretty mean, you assume. They're going to be somewhat of a challenge. There's a team of all dwarves, one paladin, and the rest of them are essentially lesser fighters. They're the Sons of Dwarven, so they are trying to...
Dwarves, they smell like dirt.
That's it. But their team captain is actually the crown prince of this kingdom. He's trying to help out these people that more or less compete every year to try to get their lordship title back.
Does he also smell like dirt?
He does. And beer. Then there's the Court of the Winter Queen. So that's, you got hired by a guy from this kingdom to try to help him get a horn that's apparently somewhere in this mega dungeon. They have another team that's two that sounds full of wonderful, friendly people, and you're hoping they're on your side. There is, you might remember some of these actually. So there is a team of tieflings, specifically a black-skinned tiefling with silver hair, and then there's a couple of tieflings that look a lot like Paradox used to look like. To see how far thin
weird
the race
guys.
is set. Mm-hmm. You get a feeling maybe some of those old siblings. And then their favorite party member, which Gronkum loves, they have a orc fighter barbarian whose name is Bolog the Black, that Gronkum would really love to fight.
Kill, behead, dismember.
They have a couple of dark elves, and then they have apparently some sort of human wizard from the looks of it. There's a team of just general explorers. So these guys aren't more the combatants of the competition. They just come here to look and explore and find cool things. They are also the team that is currently missing. There's a team of basically barbarians that you more or less don't like. There's a team from the Northern Kingdom with a couple of different people you've met. There's one from the Southern Kingdom. You haven't met them. There's a team of all bards, which you met playing songs in a bar.
Oh, God.
There is a Druid Grove, which is the place that Newen had just returned to. There is I forget the number I gave it, but it's like a local union for a Miners Guild. It's more or less the cover for the Thieves Guild. And then there was 2 late entrants into the competition. The first one, the Tipsy Fox Guild. And the second
Quick
one...
question.
Uh-huh.
Does Bardic Inspiration stack?
No, it doesn't.
No.
You can only use one.
Well, that's not my question. If there's a team of all bards,
No.
No,
so
they
it's
can't just super
You can only
inspire
get
something.
one at a time.
They could each put one on a different person, but not all stacked on one. Whoever
I'm
has
not-
the highest
Okay.
die would precedent.
I'm not gonna lie though, I may have designed some bardic shenanigans for multiple bards.
I'm just picturing, like, the team of bards gets into a battle and it's basically like a dance-off.
I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't want to fight them.
In a dance-off or in an actual battle?
Um,
all
Is
I'm
there-
saying is
when you fight bards, those aren't necessarily very different things.
who here has played Brutal Legend?
Oh, what is
I
that?
Yeah, with the one
have-
Jack Black. Is
That
the
was
main
a great
character.
game. That was
Yeah.
a great game where they lied to you about the game.
That's funny. Yeah, so then the last 2 teams, there was the Tipsy Fox Guild, so Finn's familiar with them.
Yep.
And then the Doom Raiders, which was the very last team that registered. So that's all the teams that are currently here. Yeah.
So, we've been told this guy has joined the Paladins, right? Or is he part of a different team?
Yeah. So you know that he was hired by your friend. Oh no, he was not hired by them. He was hired by Falkirk, the team from the north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the team that's sleeping in the kingdom is who this guy is with.
I'll give you a fair warning. I haven't drank in a while, so don't expect any of this shit to stick in my head.
No, it doesn't matter at all. And technically, Techno said he's going to start taking notes, right, Techno?
I have all the notes we have on the team so far written down. I tried to post it in Discord, but it said my message was over 2,000 characters and asked if I wanted to upload it as a file instead. So,
Copy paste multiple parts.
No.
Yeah, more or less, we're working on the notes thing, so we're not expecting to pick that up. Deft and Techno are taking all the notes, more or less, for the teams.
Also,
yeah.
Beer's working through me again.
No, feel free, man. We're not doing a whole lot. Most of what we're doing is shenanigans and shopping, and maybe.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Hopefully, you don't get attacked. Okay. So Burrs looks over at you guys like, how many healing potions and what? Any more serious ones, or are we just looking for some standard healing potions?
I would say at least standard.
And he more or less can make almost any potion if he has the ingredients. So if you guys know what a potion you want, and you got the money you're willing to spend for it, he'll probably give it to you near it to what's listed as cost in game. So potion of greater healing is, let's see, for you guys, 44. That's probably gonna be like, I'll probably give you 300 gold based on your friendship, which is a pretty good discount. Alright, why do I have to fit? Where's the actual D&D book? There we go. Yeah, no. So yeah, he'll sell those for 300. Potion of
Negate scrolls.
a standard potion of healing is, I think, 50 gold.
I believe so, yeah.
That's the low
Okay.
end. He'd give you guys those for 75. So healing potion 75 gold instead of 100. He'll give you the greater healings for 300 as opposed to 500. If you can buy up from there, but you guys don't have probably that kind of money that you just want to toss on a single healing potion. He's like, and I got stock, so don't worry.
What are the laughing potions costing?
Of little orbs?
Yeah.
Those are probably, let's see. Roll a percentile die.
Those are free with any purchase.
They're not like donut holes. They're probably about 250 gold piece.
And how many people do we have that don't have magic?
Let's see. Technically, your blood hunter doesn't really have magic, but he kind of has magic.
And
Got ability. The barbarian. The rogue is everyone has magic other than the barbarian. And even the barbarian has a couple of like druid spells for shenanigans, but that's about it.
Hang on, where's my inventory? And how much were they a piece?
250.
You cut out there
250.
Take 2 of them.
Okay. Just put a laughing gas orb, and then just note down its DC is 15.
Put them in the party sheet.
Oh, there you go. Cool idea.
Finn, did you want the scroll speak with that so you can put it in your book?
Yes.
That's a huge bitch!
I forgot that I had my fucking
the
soundboard tied to
board.
my
Hold on.
numpad.
What's the one I had you put in?
Anything
F7?
before, I don't have.
Oh, wait. Just try it. It's F7, F8, or F9.
No, everything before, I don't have. Less than a week ago, I nuked both my hard drives.
I do like that you have. That's a big.
And, well,
That's a huge bitch!
that
That's
was
a huge
relevant
bitch.
to last night.
Fair enough.
So
I do have a new one that is...
Do it. Kill him.
That reminds me, I should be recording. Just in case someone says something that's...
Oh, God.
That's worthwhile.
Hey, Finn, that's irrelevant.
Oh, no, the best one is still Balfin. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I need to get that again. I don't have it.
Fuck, man. Oh, I would also like to remind you, William, because I just now noticed it. Do you remember the pipe you have?
You're cutting in and out for me.
The pipe you have on looking in your inventory?
Yes.
I totally forgot you had that.
Do you say you need recordings for snippets?
Oh, I have the software to make it.
He streams our sessions.
Yeah, say because
But
I've
he's
got
got,
them all up on YouTube also. After we stream, I put them up on YouTube.
What channel?
Hang on, I don't. Since I've only got like no followers, I don't have like an official name on it. Let me find it.
All right, laughing gas.
Well, you're about to get at least one.
0.5. All right, 0.5 on the laughing gas orbs. Okay, so you got your orbs.
Yep, I already subtracted the 500.
Fair enough. All right, what else do you guys want to buy? He does have magic items and other things here too.
Any magic crossbows and crossbows?
He's got bolts. He doesn't really sell a lot of weapons. He sells.
Now, what would be better, having a magic crossbow or having magic crossbow bolt?
He already. Oh, tell him your idea, and he already has both of these.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know about that.
Yeah, tell him about your plan.
I have planned to double cast Fireball.
You have my attention.
I have a crossbow bolt of Fireball, and a bead of Fireball. I'm thinking of attaching the bead to the crossbow bolt, so when I shoot it, it procs double Fireball.
I love D&D.
That would be for special circumstances.
Pretty much.
16d6?
Something like that.
It's a lot of fucking dice. There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna ask him since he's an alchemist. Do you have any strong adhesives?
What are you trying to do? What kind?
Well, how else am I gonna get the bee to stick to the bolt?
Oh, you want him? You mean you can just ask him about it?
Yeah, when he gets in here, if he ever comes. No, he is
He's
here.
sort of here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
He's
I'm gonna-
he looks at you. He's like, "That's a brilliant idea." He's like, "Now tell me, and be honest. My time's very valuable right now, but here are my thoughts. How much money are you willing to put into this?
Into the crossbow bolt with
Into
the
this
double.
bolt? Answer his question, and then I'll respond. How much money are you willing to invest into this idea?"
I could do. You know what? 200 gold.
He looks at you. All right.
Think about it. If this works, you
He's
could
like-
make custom double firebolts.
No.
Bolts.
He's like, "You're thinking small potatoes, my friend." He's like, "If I can adhere an arrowhead with 4 slots for 4 orbs and enchant it, that could be 5 fireballs in 1 bolt."
Oh my god. I would do that. It's something I would try.
He's like, "Unfortunately, for 200 gold, he's like, I could create a system to hold 1. He's like, if you could kick in 500, I could make a double one, and honestly, it would fire better because the weight's going to be weird with only 1. And if you want to use more later, it'd be a different system. Basically, we'd have to build one into the arrow itself as opposed to having one on each side. So you want to do a single one or a double?
And what does force do again?
Force? What do you mean?
The beta force.
Oh, beta force? That's like a prison. So it basically, if you pass the save, it pushes you out of the orb. If you fail the save, you get stuck in the orb. Could also be put onto an arrow. Probably for about 200 gold. Actually, if you wanted...
I don't have another beta fireball. Otherwise, that would be...
Well, he could make them.
Oh, he can make beads of fireball.
Yeah, but they're not cheap.
Completely side note. William is a divination wizard, correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So when I copied that spell into my spell book, did you half the cost?
You didn't actually pay anything to put it into your book because they supplemented magic items to do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna... Oh, yeah.
And I gave you as a spell, you could change it. I gave you polymorph as the spell you got when you hit level 8, I believe. Or maybe 7 or 8? 7.
Did you only give him one spell with level? Or
he gets 2. So you get to pick 3. So in addition to what you currently have, I only picked 1 spell. So I took polymorph when you hit level 7. So you get 1 more spell, and then you get 2 spells from level 8. You need to pick a feat. And then if you don't want polymorph, you're free to swap that out. It's just a super awesome spell.
I'm keeping polymorph.
Yeah, I used to turn into we were using the giant gorilla, and now you guys can turn into T-Rexes. So Theris was like an inch away from death, like a fight or 2 ago, and we turned him into a T-Rex, and he just like ate everything. It was amazing.
It's a heal and damage spell.
Yeah.
Can you
Seriously.
Can you give Finn the speak with that scroll? I can't drop it in his inventory.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna turn to him and say, "I'll make a deal with you. I'll give you the 500 gold if you can do that and put another beat of fireball in here, and I will also shepherd anyone that asks about it to you as advertisement."
He looks at you.
Think about it. This is one of the biggest tournaments in the land. If people see what kind of damage this thing can do, you're going to have orders from
like,
people.
Roll a persuasion check.
wouldn't it be easier to like put a wand in the crossbow and then just have the fireballs go off the bolts?
That costs more. He looks at you.
I don't have a good persuasion.
You rolled a 2. He rolled a 2. Are you wanting to
Enough
do
to
it?
blow a 20 on.
There could be some shenanigans, but it's up to you.
I will give us a 3 firebolt with 1 bolt.
So he's trying to negotiate. So what you were trying to pay the 500
Yes.
and get
Basically, him to supply the second bead and put this together, and then because this is a huge tournament, and I'm hoping to do something amazing with this. It would when people would want to know where I got it from. Basically, advertisement. Basically what.
Okay. No, I know exactly what you're going for.
Okay.
So Finn, up to you. Can you make him re-roll? What does the other one do? Is it for saves, or what can you do for other rolls?
You're talking about Bountiful Luck, correct?
Yeah. I just don't remember what's up, man.
Bountiful Luck affects ones.
roll
Only
one
one
too
for
high.
others?
If people within my sight, within 30 feet, roll a 1,
Look at it this way.
I can use my reaction to make them re-roll it.
Quick question. That thing that lets you do that, is that every time you take a long rest?
Correct.
What happens if you take a long rest and don't use it? Does it go away?
If he
The only
doesn't use it,
only debate that he's deciding on is if he uses it now, he doesn't have it for the rest of the day.
yeah, so he's tapped for
Yep.
the day. So potentially you could make an awesome deal here, or potentially you just go.
So odd or even.
I'll go odd. I've been having bad choices.
It's a 20.
Hey, 20 for 20. Oh, that was
He
bad.
looks at you and
Oh,
he's like,
no.
You know what? One stipulation on this, my friend.
Don't use it against your group.
At least not me.
Question. Since you rolled a 20 on that, what's his crit?
Oh, hold on. I'll check that, but there's more. There's more. There's more. Okay, yeah. You don't want that one, otherwise he runs scared out of the store. He's like, you know what? I'm willing to commit to this. I'll build you such a fine arrow that people will be begging for sponsorship items. I'll make a killing. He goes ahead and he's like,
I'm debating whether or not it's a good idea to try and press it a bit farther or not.
Let's be honest. You're gonna be jealous because I cast 3 fireballs at
So we'll
once.
say, more or less,
3. You should push that. You rolled a crit.
Madeline loves the hot chocolate he makes, and he's more than happy to make her some. So he kind of begins working on that, and you guys are free to talk to him while he's doing it. So he begins working on it. So more or less what you will get is
He makes a good point. I crit. Maybe I should try and push it a little more.
No, just let me finish before you ruin it. Because you could, and you don't know. So basically, he takes your arrow, he takes your orb, and he begins working on a new arrowhead containing 4 of them.
How many? 4?
4.
God.
So,
I can't miss with this arrow because wherever it hits, I just better not roll
I
a
will
1.
warn you, don't roll a 1.
Wow.
If you do roll a 1, make sure it's within my sight.
I was gonna say we have a
Okay.
way around.
Just remember, like you guys taking intel on other teams, all the other teams, well, not maybe all of them, are also gathering intel on you. So the more they learn competition, the more they learn about you in the days before the competition, will tell them who they need to target on your team.
I don't plan on waving this bolt of fireball around. It's going right into the quiver.
So yeah, so it's going to take him some time. So he continues to kind of work on that.
Basically, what I'm debating, out of character speaking, is Ari stepping in and mentioning that if he had a slightly more reliable supply, it could give a better showing as to the reliability of his bolts. And I'm trying a perhaps bonus persuasion to try and get a few extra bolts.
Oh no, this is about all you're getting out of him. About 1,000 gold of bolts that you're getting. He will probably make more. He's just making this one for you.
So what should I exactly call this?
Bolt of death.
You could call it the bolt of many firebolts times 5.
There we go. That is good.
And
I'm pretty
think
sure,
that will work.
barring Ari or maybe
I have been
Gronkum,
drinking, but
anyone you hit with that is probably going down.
that is 40d6.
God damn it.
Not
That is a total of maximum without crit 240 damage. Potential with crit 480 damage.
That's the
Well, do remember. Hold on, wait. You're multiplying the fireballs on a crit?
So there's
back.
5d6. Oh, true. It's fireball. Sorry.
Yeah, but I still gotta roll the attack for
max
the.
Yeah, the
damage?
bolt might crit, but the fireballs
240 would be your maximum.
Fireballs probably also go off. You know, you do. Is it 10 die fireballs or is it 8 die fireballs?
It is 8d6 for fireball.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So it's 86, then 86, then 86, then
It's
86.
5 sets of 8d6, so it's
Oh,
240 damage maximum potential.
That is.
So Nobel,
Mhm.
I have found my feat.
What feat?
Second chance.
Oh, fuck you. I was just looking at that earlier today. I'm like, I bet you Finn's gonna pick that. Oh god, hold on. Let me refresh. Yep, that's yep.
And along with that, let's see what.
All right, Nobel. I've done the math.
And then 3 spells.
If I make all 5 dex saves, I would be standing with 1 HP.
Alright, so he
Damn it,
continues
all
to work
my
on that.
fucking things are at even numbers.
Who wants healing potions? So it's 75 for a standard, and he's doing 300 on the. If you really want a superior, let me know, but it's freaking expensive.
I'll take 2 healing potions.
Standard? Alright, so 150 gold. And
That's a huge bitch.
Down to
There's
100.
other types too, just in case you're curious.
Down to 114 gold.
Really? Wow.
I had 700, and I literally just spent 500 on this bolt.
Huh. Yeah. And we have to do horrible things to Death because Death's not here. And I know Death's not listening. Can't bring Death.
Nobel,
Wow.
did you get my message?
Which? Oh, hold on. Oh, ooh. Good question. Yeah. He kind of sets the arrow. He needs to let it set for a bit, so he sets it off to the side. He looks at you. He's like, what happened?
Some jerk cut my hand off.
Oh. Like, let me see. Let me actually put him in here. See. Boop, boop, boop. We'll just put him in here because I don't feel like grabbing him. He looks into his spells because let me double check what he has. He's an interesting character. That would do it.
Since it's multiplied by 5, does the range does the blast multiply too by range?
No, not looking to. Probably
So
not.
I have a question with what Gronkum is asking him to do. Do I hear Gronkum asking him about this.
Mhm.
And did I hear the conversation about the whole market deal thing with the 20 rule?
Yeah. I mean, it's a smaller store. You heard it.
Well, now since you've made that deal, your success is kind of tied to ours. You're like our sponsor.
He's like, remember, I was going to sponsor you, but then your team captain, who's paying your entry fee, said that he wouldn't agree to that. Yeah, remember, I was going to give you. Yeah, they basically they had a really unfortunate series of events. So he was originally going to sponsor you and give you a scroll of teleportation, so that one of you could learn to teleport and potentially teleport out of this dungeon if you need to. Otherwise, you have to find a way out. And then the guy who hired you, Sir Edward, was like, no. You can't sponsor them. I already hired them. And so essentially you lost that opportunity because you signed with him after that.
Well.
And then he joined another team. So he is also in the competition.
No. That guy's gone. We told him to fucking kick rocks.
The Alchemist?
You just said the guy that turned down the Alchemist deal to sponsor us left.
No. He's the knight that with the dog, a part of our team.
Sir Edward.
He's the one that gave us 5,000 gold to split, and we got another 5,000 afterwards.
Yeah, so he gave you guys 5,000 gold, and you split it. He gives you 5,000 after, and then he's paid for a couple of other things for you. This guy was going to sponsor you, and then essentially he's like, no, like they belong to me.
Hey. I don't know how, a race Triceratops has multiple names on the side. I don't see why we only have to have one.
Roll a persuasion check.
God, I fucking hate the fact that I don't have that 20 now.
Now you're going to want it. You're rolling that too.
Persuasion.
Good roll.
19.
Yeah. He looks, he's like, what do you have in mind?
Well, we in the big leagues.
The big league.
In the big league, the teams have multiple sponsors. I don't see why that shouldn't also apply here. So while I realize that we have another person,
Sir Edward's not here right now, by the way,
helping us out, I don't see why we can't make a deal as well. And that way our success is also your success.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you explain
so
that.
what do you want?
Well, we obviously have a hindrance here with one of our team members missing his hand.
Like, so I've noticed.
If you could help this situation out.
Technically, it's attached.
It's not missing. It's just there.
Yeah.
He's got a problem with his hands.
It's on backwards, but
I still say we cut it off and make you quarter Warforged.
Oh God.
That's not a bad choice.
Jaime Lannister.
She's like, so let me get this straight. I heal the hand, and then what do I get in return?
Well, you get more recognition.
How will this recognition get to me?
We will tell everyone when we win the competition. Or when the
Do I get to
competition.
put my store name on the hand?
Yes.
And if we can even put a coupon on it, and if it comes off again, we can throw it into the crowd, and they can redeem it here.
Done.
This sounds like a horrible idea. Rockin', you're not okay with this, are you?
You think so, you Gronko?
It's a big if. I mean, it has to come off again.
What are the odds that we'll roll on that 20 and it'll cut off your hand again? About 53%.
Yeah, I guess I'm okay with it.
All right. So
But barely.
he's like, okay. He's like, give me a second while this sets. So he goes and he mixes a couple of different things together. He's like, how do you feel about needles?
Eh.
Like, good. It's better that way.
Look at this fine specimen of a combatant. You think he has a problem with tiny needles?
So he goes ahead, mixes about 5 vials of liquid together, and begins to inject into your arm. Go ahead and roll a percentile die for me.
I was kind of waiting for the 100, hoping that he gained troll regeneration for it.
So it sits there, and slowly, it's going to take it probably a couple of days, but it's beginning to heal. So you already watch kind of beginning to feel a little bit better. And he tells you essentially to take it easy for a couple of days. You don't want to overdo it and injure it again.
Take it easy.
In about 3 days, you should be good.
We've got a competition to win.
He's like, yeah, but the competition isn't for another
7 days.
Yeah, 7 days.
But what
You'll
about the
be fine.
training?
Like, well, yeah. Why have you not trained to learn to fight with one arm?
I was going to look over to Croft.
I have.
You should cut off his other arm.
Yes, but now he's gotten so used to fighting with one arm that he needs to retrain how to fight with 2 arms.
I'm gonna look at Gronk
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Are you sure you want your hand back? You could just attach a weapon."
That sounds like a bad idea.
He uses a 2-handed sword.
Yes, but they don't have chainsaws in this universe.
He just got a new 2-handed sword not that long ago, too.
It would just be an extension of his body.
No one got my reference.
Oh, I
yes.
did. I brought that point up earlier before the game.
Okay.
My brain's just tired.
Evil Dead, Army of Darkness.
Yep.
Great movie.
You know, they filmed that about 40 miles from where I live.
Honestly, you said chainsaw hand. I was just thinking possibly 40K.
I was thinking of Doom.
All right.
This is my boomstick.
Doom, they wield a chainsaw. It's not part of his hand.
Yeah, I know, but you say chainsaw.
Until aisle 5. All right, so he has injected the solution into your hand. He goes to work on there. What else do you guys want to do here?
Well, now that he's a sponsor, our success is tied with his success.
To an extent.
How about that scroll of teleportation?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have mentioned the fact that you could just teleport away and never have to pay him again if he actually had given it to you if you could afford it while you were in his store in front of him.
But that would be a waste.
How would it be a waste for him?
Why would we use the teleport? Well, I see what you mean. But instead, teleport. No, we would want to teleport out to the group because that's how we get our
Dark, I don't think you're understanding what he's saying.
No, probably not.
We could have just used the scroll to teleport back to the city.
Oh,
never
yeah.
have
You know,
gone into
and
competition at
ignore
all.
that, like what the original plan was.
Well,
They could have
yeah.
just been like, oh, we have the scroll, and now we can teleport to the town because we have the scroll, and we no longer need to be in the competition.
We still don't actually need to be in the competition. I mean, our reason for entering the competition left.
Not necessarily.
Well,
You still have one. You
now
gotta
that
get
you're
back.
a sponsor and
Oh,
our
right,
success have your
Finn.
success.
Finn, you sent a message to Rat Guy,
Hold on, I'll be right back.
and whatever his reply was so horrifying that you turned to paste your shade of white. And
And you said you never want to talk to him again.
yeah, he
Who the fuck's
basically made
Rat
it
Guy?
sound. You remember Rat Guy? Shadowy Rat Guy?
No, I don't remember.
We have his kid.
Early in the campaign. The guy that I hit for like a total of 70 damage over a fight, and he still didn't die.
Nope, not ringing any bells.
Remember the dark cave with the purple lettuce?
I remember a dark cave with a purple smoke.
Yeah, same cave. The one where you threw a firebolt down a well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember the big bad guy in there? The rat guy? Everything went
Yeah.
dark whenever he showed up?
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
Hmm.
Yeah. You made it sound like we're holding his, or holding Madeline for ransom. He's
No,
apparently
fuck that
very
guy.
upset.
Like, how to accept his money. I mean, if this child has any significant meaning to him, I just might send him his fingers for fun.
No, we're not actually holding his, for ransom.
We rescued her from hags.
Yeah, we're trying to return her.
So I can't send Rat Guy her fingers.
Correct. Not unless the fingers are attached to the rest of her.
Yeah, I
and
don't
she's
think
breathing.
Def would be too happy.
Well, I could send him a hand. That would be part of the rest of her.
No. She's got to be in one piece.
Mm.
And not broken either. Can't just break the fingers.
Well, what good are they broken? The whole point would of severing the fingers would be to send a Rat Guy.
Yeah, don't worry. He's on his way.
I'm out of
But-
beer again.
I figure I'd inform you of that now that I remember it.
Okay.
Since we have some time while we wait for Nobel. What's the plan here? Is anyone here planning on buying anything else, or are we basically done here?
I'm good.
Well-
I'm for all intents and purposes broke now.
We're getting this guy close to being by the balls.
What are you trying to
Jeff-
get from him?
Free things.
Alright, sleep well, Jim.
Later. But I'm gonna grab another beer. Be right back.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Yeah, Def wants a M2 flask, though. Should get that anywhere. I suppose you can grab that here as well. If you want to just like put an empty flask on Def's sheet.
He actually does not have flask.
Oh, okay, we'll have to go buy one. Hey, Deft, Madeline, you two come with me. We'll let them continue shopping.
Alright, so what are you guys gonna do now?
Garkum's gonna go with Ari and Def.
Okay. Where are you going?
You said I had to come back to Mall for the bolt, right?
Come back to what for what?
Mall for the firebolt. The bolt.
Yeah, I'll probably be ready tomorrow.
Okay.
We are going to the location where the paladins are staying.
Fair enough. So you get to the manor that they're staying at.
Yep. And I'm going to head over and knock.
Yep. We got several guards at the gate. So, what can we do for you?
I'd like to speak to a Nobel. He's one of the members of the paladins in there.
Oh, which one is? He looks over at one of the other guys.
He's the short one that you never see.
Short one.
I am back.
Oh, yeah, that one. It's like, I don't think he's actually in right now. There, you want to leave him a message?
Do you know where he's gone?
Afraid not. Honestly, I didn't even see him go.
Are we still at the old man shop?
Yeah, Gronko
If you want to be, yeah.
and myself and Madeline have left, but beyond that, everyone else is, to my knowledge, still there.
So, now that you're an official sponsor of our team, and you are so tied to our success, don't you want to make sure that we are properly equipped? You know, maybe a few health potions,
Hey, let's
maybe some gear.
Oh, another persuasion check.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh, okay.
Just think of all the business you'll have. I mean, you'll have to hire several young lasses when we win this. And they'll be like, oh, you're so wise and you're so powerful. You helped. Okay, now roll with the persuasion.
All right. Moment of truth. Not bad. He looks over at you guys. Very well. I'll give you this much. You're persistent little buggers. And he will go ahead and he reaches under the counter and grabs a little container of 4 healing potions. I'll drop them in the party sheet.
In the party sheet.
You guys can see the party inventory, right? Wait, no, that. Wait a minute. So, parcel items, no.
We can see parcel items, but not party sheet. But not party items.
Yeah, there's party inventory, which isn't in it normally. I thought it was different for some reason. I'll figure that out later, though. Huh. So who wants this game? Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll take them since I'm
There.
the leader.
There you go. Go ahead and drop those in.
I'll be right.
Also, since we can't see party items, the 2 laughing potion orb thingies.
They're in
put
your
them in my
inventory.
Okay.
Are good. Alright, so you got those in.
So you guys pay attention. This is how you get free shit.
And they're not sure where Nova was.
I'm trying to channel my inner Nobel.
It's never a bad idea. So people at the manor, what did you guys want to do after you find them?
Can we stop at a general store on our way to whatever our next destination is? Pick up those basic items.
I don't know. You guys are currently somewhere else. There you are. So you go to where the paladins were, so that's where you currently are, Grantham. What did you want to do after until you know Bill wasn't there?
Could we speak to someone? Who is there? Or are they all out?
All they who?
What?
How many potions of healing was
He
that?
doesn't know who you're talking about. You guys have 4 total.
Okay, because it only shows one in my inventory.
I just dropped it in chat. So you already had 1. So there's 4. So I didn't know you guys want to allocate them. So you either just add 4 to your own, or you guys want to drop them anyway. Really. I leave it up to all of you.
Should I just add them to mine and we'll build them out later?
Yeah. So just change your 1 into a 5. You need to be good to go.
The paladins? The people, the team that's staying here?
Oh. It's like, I think some, maybe? It's like that little, slow dwarf. He's here. He's talking about Randy.
He's the only one?
The only one I've seen so far. I mean, they may be inside.
Well, can I head in and see?
Unfortunately, no. Security's quite high. I'm sure you understand.
Can you ask one of them to come out here to us?
He looks over at one of the other ones. He kind of talks to him. He runs off, goes back. Let's see if we can find one. Just wait a couple minutes. Eventually, he runs back, and you see a dwarf coming back with him. Not the dwarf you were hoping for, but a dwarf nonetheless. It's Randy.
Hello, Randolph. Or Randy. Why did I say Randolph?
I have no idea. It works. Like, hi, everybody.
Do you know where the others went? Nobel and Nebulous, ideally?
Oh, no, actually. It's like, I'm defending the homestead. It's a technical term.
Do you have any way to get a hold of them?
No. There's a lot of
Any
guards.
idea when they'll be back?
I'm sure they'll be back for dinner at least. Mr. Noble never misses dinner.
FK for a drink or
Fine. Guess we'll be coming back around dinner. Well, thank you for the help. We'll be back later.
Okay,
Let them know that I was looking for them.
will do. Alright.
I don't.
All right. Why were you looking for Nobel and the other ones?
Because they're pretty good at acquiring things. And I want to find out who took my loot.
As this is happening, I need all 3 of you to make your perception checks, so I'll do death.
No, well, you should know better. Okay, that one wasn't that bad.
I kind of enjoy the pain. So. Feel bad. Death, if you're listening, it's not my fault if something bad happens.
Although, I suppose, yeah, you'd have to aggravate that.
Ooh, double proficiency, though.
Ooh.
So let's see. He rolled a 15, Gronk rolled a 9, and Death rolled a 25. You look down the kind of the main roadway you're on in the area right now, and you see a very kind of panicked, dirty, almost injured. Well, yeah, definitely injured. Dwarf, kind of running around, running up to random people, and everyone's kind of shying away as they're quite dirty and covered in blood.
All right, he'll fly over.
Then you just hear, "Please, please, help me, help me!"
What's wrong?
I was traveling, and I heard a horrible noise, and I ran over, and there was a horrible monster. It ate one of these dwarven guys, and it chased the rest of them into a cave, and then it just ate the other one. They're still stuck in there. He's like, "Here," and he holds out a severed hand. It's like, "That's from the dead one."
How did you get away?
I wasn't with anyone. I was just I was passing by and I saw it happen, and it wandered off, but it kind of like stayed near the cave, and I just took it and ran. You get the feeling this person probably was with them and just happened to be lucky enough to run the other direction.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So
Where
they
are
take the right way to run. They're. I mean, I hope they're still there. They're in a cave.
How far?
Probably about a day, maybe a day and a half.
Were they planning on entering the competition?
It's like I think I don't know. You can inspect the arm. Which would be an investigation. Welcome back. We're looking at a severed arm if you would like to roll an investigation.
Say investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did Thuris come with us?
If he wants to, yeah.
Was I supposed to?
No, it's completely up to you. If you want to go to you either stay at the shop or like half of them went off in another direction. So
Yeah,
you are
I'm
more
not
than
gonna
happy
buy
to go.
anything, so.
All right, you look at the arm. There's a ring on the finger. Very familiar signet. Even you would recognize it. Not because you rolled just a 26, although that's pretty much most of it. There's you've probably seen it before. This is more or less a signet ring from the Explorers League.
From the Explorers, what?
The Explorers League. This is the missing team.
Looks like one of our competing teams has been taken care of.
Not if we can help it. We're going after them.
We are.
Are you trying to avoid the opportunity to kill something big?
Deft would actually hold on. Wait, Deft, are you listening? If Deft needs to, we need to know if Deft is listening. Oh, Deft is not.
Think about it this way. You get to kill something big, you get to rescue a bunch of dwarves.
It would be the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if they show up, they might be able to ally with us in the tournament.
Alright, Grockum, Thuris, you two go get the others. Let them know and meet us back at the manor. We'll move out there.
Meet you there.
Oh, definitely.
I just realized I was muted. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay. So is the spring magical?
Nope. There are basically a bunch of like wannabe Indiana Jones guys that are not Indiana Jones.
It's the fedoras.
So at least one of them is dead at sea.
No, at least one's missing an arm.
I mean, you could always ask him about the creature too.
I cut out there for a moment. What did you say?
And said you could always ask him about the creature itself also.
Is William here as well? I think everyone's actually here.
I'll just
I'll
follow.
allow it because why not?
That makes going to retrieve them easier.
Yeah, I'll ask him to explain what the monster looks like.
He only like did one other thing after you guys left anyhow. Oh, see, this is why I like Deft's input. Is there golden?
So, what was this creature?
Let's see. Can you remember?
Big, scary. Anything specific about it?
It was big. And it smelled horrible. And it had rotting flesh and big giant wings.
Big, giant wings.
Yes.
Feathered or like mine?
No, like big.
Did it have feathers?
It was like rotting flesh and bone and scales.
This is gonna be tough. Is Randy still outside?
No, but you could probably go. He was at the manor. You guys left the manor.
Yeah, but I mean, we quickly flew over. I wasn't sure if Randy was like looking to see what's happening or if he just
Oh,
turned
no,
around
he-
and went back.
He just went back inside.
So I've got two
Come back.
questions.
Mhm.
I now have possession of a Speak with the Dead scroll.
Okay.
So, one, what would it take for me to add that to my spell book? And two,
What level spell is it?
I have no fucking idea.
Third, I want to say.
It's
Speak with
50
Dead?
gold and 1 hour per level of spell, I believe.
Okay, so cut the cost in half.
Is it a necromancy or your divination? As long as it's divination, it would be half. Yeah.
I thought divination just gave me half on all.
No,
You get half on the-
divination.
The cost.
Yeah, that's the first one everyone gets is they get half a discount on their school.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, so it's either 25 in 30 minutes or 50 gold in an hour per level. of spell.
It's 50 because Speak with Death Necromancer.
Yeah, it's necromancy.
It just takes
It's
more
150
time.
gold in 3 hours.
Yep. And you need to go buy the materials too because you don't have it on hand. He can sell it to you though if you want to say you bought it.
Alright. You guys ask him any other questions that need to be asked? I need to go speak with Randy again. And she's going to fly over or back over to the house.
Okay.
Well, so second question.
Mhm.
Is the arm enough for me to speak with Dead?
I will allow you to try because this should be interesting as hell.
Does anybody speak sign language?
Actually,
Is
not
there
this
anything I
character,
can get
not this one, but my other one.
Well, one, yes.
You'd probably be able to do it, yeah.
If he's dead.
Would it be possible to use locate object on this to find the rest of the body it's supposed to be attached to?
It's technically not an object.
How's it not an object? It's
Because
an arm laying there.
It does specify in the spell that the corpse must still have a mouth.
I'm going to allow it through one specific method because shenanigans, and why not?
It can just
are you
like
saying I
curl
could
its
use me an
hand and like with the thumb and like, all right, it's all right. And can talk.
Oh no, I'll let you. You can speak with dead if you want. It just probably won't talk. It will probably have to write or sign or do something. You do have a hand, thankfully.
Okay. So if I want to go back to the guy and buy the materials, which is going to cost me 150 gold.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be 3 hours. You need 150 gold in supply.
Or if you give me 8 hours, I can switch spells and cast Speak with Dead. If you don't want
They'll
to
be
spend
dead.
money.
They'll be dead
Well-
by that time.
How long has Wolfgart had the scroll?
A while.
Since we left the island.
We didn't have any way for anyone to learn it because we didn't have materials.
How much money do I have left?
He goes ahead. He continues kind of describing
I
this.
want to say before I spent that 500, I had 731.
I think you did, yeah.
So it's my 230.
That's a huge bitch.
God, I keep forgetting my soundboard is on my numpad. So that would pretty much wipe me out.
And as you guys do that, you hear from behind you, "Oh, what's the problem?"
I think I'll wait for a party member who can change their spells up to switch to Speak with Dead.
And you watch the dwarf with a large axe walks in the shop, or walks over past where you are and sees the panicking person.
Do
I'm
we
be like,
recognize this
what's the
dwarf?
problem? This is the problem, while shaking the hand at him.
He's like, "Oh no, yeah, it's the Crown Prince. It's the leader of the Sons of Gorgon." He's like, "Where did you get this?"
Well, we
It
know
was
where
here
the
on the
missing.
ground.
He kind of looks. He's like, "Well, there's no time to waste. We must go." Are
But
you with me?
for us to go on an epic quest in this, we must prepare. We must have supplies.
There's no time. They could already be dead. He's like, "Can we go in the morning so I can get my dice back?" It's up to you guys. Who knows how long they may live now? It's gonna take you like a day to a day and a half to get there too, so you might have to start traveling. You could always rest.
So in his response, if we must go, yes, but if we die on the quest, we are of no help to them.
Like, I don't
If it's a
understand.
day or so to go, we could just wait. We could just leave them.
Yeah, it's gonna take you about a day
no,
to a day and a half.
hang on, I'm working on a moment.
I know what he's working on already.
We need supplies. We must prepare, unless you can supply what we need.
The little bloody dwarf is like, I don't have anything.
Oh, you must have something. I mean,
He's
I
like,
don't even think all of us
half
have
my
rope.
teeth aren't even real. And he opens his mouth and shows you his teeth. Half is wood.
Oh. Well, this is fine work. You must have much wealth to supply replacements like these.
I think we do okay.
We are just humble contestants. We don't have vast resources.
I don't even have clothes.
Well, you're not standing here naked.
The alchemist kind of looks at me. He's like, "Come on, it'll be good for you. I'll go too."
You cut out there for me.
The alchemist kind of looks at you. He's like, "Come on, it'll be fun. I'll go too."
Help our public relations numbers.
They'll let me know when Ari's message has been passed on.
Yeah, he takes your message.
Alright, she'll then fly back over them.
Saving the Sons of Gorbin, or the Explorers League, which they're local. They're mostly dwarves.
What a fine member of society, willing to sponsor this expedition, willing to supply what we need.
Hi, who's that?
He's trying to get the bloodied up dwarf to sponsor you guys.
No, I believe that the alchemist just agreed to sponsor our expedition on helping the dwarf.
Oh, he sponsored you guys. The dwarfs, though, he doesn't know. He says he'll go with you.
So, pointing to the armored dwarven individual and the alchemist.
I'm gonna look to the team. Grab what you need.
Hey,
Forward, go save this man.
He's like, hold up, folks. One step at a time.
You're pushing too far, William.
That's what William does.
Ari's going to gesture at the... You said there's an alchemist and a dwarven male with an axe?
Yeah.
The prince.
He'll gesture to the two of them. So, are you two coming, or...
And with the alchemist, I'm going to pull him aside and be like, look, your shop is known as the savior of this man and his party. Yes, it might cost you some now, but think of all the business you'll receive later.
He's like, yeah, I'll go help, but I think I'm good.
Damn it. I've tried.
I'll get that.
So, what was their reply to her question?
Well, the dwarf, what was your question again?
She gestured to the alchemist and the dwarven individual, the one with the axe, and inquired as to whether or not they were coming as well.
Yeah,
as
they're both
she
coming.
wasn't there when they both arrived. Alright, so everyone have everything they need?
Still
Does
need
everyone have
rations.
rope?
He's like, hold on 1 second. He goes ahead, and you watch as he grabs a bracelet, and he kind of rubs it, and you watch as you see this image shift, and you watch another one of them form next to himself. It's like, all right, you're in charge while I'm gone now. You behave. It's like, sure thing. And it just kind of sits down in his chair, starts reading. All right, let's go.
Apparently, Gronkum still needs rations.
Rations? Yeah, you'd have to go to the general store. You guys could go there.
Is it on the way out, or...?
Yeah, it's easy enough to find rations.
Alright, we'll pick up some food supplies and then we're moving.
I apparently still have plenty of pocket meat.
Thought you could. Yeah, and you could just put rations in too. Rations are more or less generally provided for you.
Once again, does everyone have rope?
I don't think so.
If you don't have rope, buy rope.
have rope.
You might think I'm insane about this, but buy fucking rope.
I got 50 foot of hemp.
Rope is amazing.
If there's anything to take out the Boondock Saints, it's every adventure needs a rope.
So we'll quickly make our way over to the general store, picking up food supplies, and I guess anyone that wants to pick up rope or any miscellaneous supplies like Def's flask, we'll grab that, or we'll buy that quickly there, and we'll start moving.
All right, so you guys get your stuff, and we start moving along. So as you guys go, and the little dwarf is going to lead you, so you get advantage. Gronkum, roll survival checks with advantage.
Or, of course, be in the air
I figured.
spot. She sees stuff too, guys. Honest.
Not that I'm disagreeing with it, but why does Gronkum keep rolling with advantage?
Gronkum has advantage on this one because the dwarf is helping him lead the way.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys continue forward. Ari, you don't see a whole lot. You don't really find the track, you more or less follow along.
Too high off the ground.
Yeah, you guys continue on pace more or less. Let's see. So far, so good. So you travel probably for a good, probably 2/3 of the day. It's now becoming nightfall. You're probably like another third to a half day's travel away. You guys want to make camp, or you want to continue through the night?
Yeah, continuing through the night would be bad. Ariel land. Is this based on your survival? Alright, let's set up camp here.
Yeah, and at your current moment, you're more of in. It's kind of a forested area, but it is still winter. Also, it is cold.
Yeah, cool.
You love cold.
So what you're saying is it's tidbit nipply?
Tidbit nipply, yep.
All I'm saying. All I'm saying is Ari's out here in this.
Yeah, but Ari's like a half fire.
Only half? No, I would say more than that.
She's firing car.
I'm gonna break a bunch of the wood off the trees and get some wood so we can have a fire while we sleep.
Okay.
Alright, I'll look over to William.
You know, technically that kind of looks like high-level armor in like a JRPG.
That it does.
You know, which for females covers nothing.
Oh, you
Sorry,
never saw that. Got to see that
hyperprotective.
pet.
It's okay, I play those games.
Which one did you have?
As the female character, just because I'm going to be following an ass for that long.
Might as well be an ass you want to follow.
Yep. And that's why the internet, where the men are men and the women are men.
So, William, are you going to be like casting your mansion, or?
Oh yeah, I forgot we have that.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
If you're wondering, Finn, basically William has a upgraded form of Lehman's tiny hut.
Yeah, I'm gonna be casting that.
Yes, he was here for that.
I didn't even know there was an upgrade form of that.
There is a high-level version, but you have a special Williams tiny mansion or something like that.
It's Williams Magnificent Hotel or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
We made it just
it's
big
exactly the same thing,
Slightly
But called-
bigger.
called different.
Yeah, to fit the party because we were just shy of room.
I think we should have enough room for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is to fit Gronkum because I think Tiny Hut has room for like 8 medium.
Gronkum size medium. It's just on the large end of medium.
There you go, Finn. That's why bikini armor works.
I think I know exactly what you posted. Yes, that's exactly what I thought you were.
All right, so we make dome.
We make dome.
All right. You guys make the dome. You get a decent night's sleep, knowing that your dome more or less should probably keep you safe. Hopefully, there's none of those weird ice ones.
Also
Right.
pretty. It lets the smoke out, right? If we build a fire in it.
I
How would you
don't
build them?
think
Things,
you don't need one because
can
you
regulate
can
the temperature.
yeah, it's climate controlled.
Okay.
whatever William wants it to be is what it is. So if he wants it cold in there, he can make it cold. If he wants it warm, it's warm.
Yeah, Tiny Hut is climate controlled. And it also has a dim light.
Yeah, you guys have an 8-hour block where you're at least mostly protected.
Like straight up things from the outside can't come inside.
It does not have a bottom, though. But don't worry, I hear Kevin Bacon is nearby.
Those graboids.
Get him and Fred Ward and we'll be just
I just got finished with the marathon of those movies.
fine.
All 6 of them.
Nice.
It was a thing I used to watch with my ex. Terrible fucking sci-fi movies. We marathoned all of those many times.
I like the first one and the second one. They kind of go downhill for me from there, though.
Oh, but that's when they get better. The worse they get, the better they are.
After we wake up, Ari will set her breakfast on fire until it's nice and black and
Breakfast fire. Day 6.
So, new day, new rolls. A
there's
20
that
to 1.
perfect one.
Son of a bitch.
That's the perfect roll set I was looking at.
You got your 20 back.
Alright, new set
I
of
did.
survival rolls with advantage, Bronco. Alright, you can roll perception.
That's a
check with
huge
yourself.
bitch.
I almost rolled a 1.
I saw.
Well,
It doesn't
I
get
wouldn't
better
even have to
than
waste anything on that because that would be my reaction to re-roll that.
that. So
Yeah, don't.
just to clarify, William yesterday rolled a 20 and a 3, and today he rolled a 20 and a 1.
Mm-hmm.
That is obscene.
I know you missed me.
Oh no, definitely. Alright, you guys continue forward. I'm gonna reuse the map.
Just sort of curiosity. The individuals that aren't used to being around Ari, what's their kind of reaction to her setting her food on fire?
Oddly enough, Burge seems unconcerned. And the dwarf just thinks you're weird in the first place. He looks at you a lot, but other than that, Yeah, he just assumes you're a tiefling, and you're just.
Okay.
So, you guys continue forward. As you make it in, it's just up ahead. You guys all roll a perception check.
Aha! And this time William's not gonna screw.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to use one of those rolls on it.
We have to face, I think, an undead, right?
I will be right back. Grab another beer.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you guys look around.
Yep.
And it's kind of like a frozen over, like slushy swamp almost. It's strange in the way it sounds, but it is. And you see the cave.
I assume we don't see the beast.
No beast, no dwarf.
No. She'll fly over towards the cave.
Alright. You start flying.
Gronk
Still
will walk towards the cave.
Okay.
Oh, walking through slush is the worst.
Okay.
No, I'm
You
probably
fly over
slipping
towards the
over
cave
ground.
entrance.
Sorry, what?
You fly over towards the cave entrance.
Yep.
Well, let's see from where you are. Roll a perception check now that you're there now. For you.
Is 15 sufficient?
You look down and in the water. You see two of these sizable looking alligators.
Sorry, I'll look back at the others. Careful, there's things in the water.
What kind of things?
You remember the things that attacked us in the swamp? The big scaly things?
Crocs?
Yeah, those.
Grockham like looks at his backpack like it's good material.
My poor Hydra hide.
And as you swim around in this little slushy pool in front of the cave.
Looking in the cave, do I see anyone?
Not currently, no.
So the cave is further than 60 feet?
Yeah, and it kind of curves around too.
Okay.
Do we have a
Hello?
map yet or no?
Depending on what happened.
So, is the inside of the cave also this slushy stuff, or is it like actual stone?
You kind of pick around. It seems kind of slushy-ish. As you land near the cave entrance, those
She'll
two
be
alligators
hovering, but yeah.
already kind of just swimming in your direction, kind of looking at you.
She'll fly up a bit. Probably do the 30-foot marker.
Okay.
Do they still seem to be pursuing me?
Slowly. Just floating.
Yeah, they're right there and there.
Gronk pulls out a sword and approaches.
Yeah, I'll pull out my twin short swords and
As you
activate my
guys
rights on them.
approach,
I'm going to look at Sting. Is it glowing?
yes, things definitely glowing.
So I got to pull it out.
So you go ahead and look. The alligators seem uninterested in you.
Me or them?
You guys in general. I mean, they're watching you, but they just kind of swim over and kind of watch you and don't really do anything. Sword's still glowing.
They're like water lizard puppies.
And then
I'm gonna
out
throw
of
some
the
pocket
water,
meat.
you watch as a giant set of jaws come up around one of the alligators, completely biting it in half. Let me drop a map.
Oh, that's the monster.
There's no water here, but we'll just throw it on here in general. There's enough snowy trees and stuff around. So, we'll go back to Snow Place Like Home, because there's no place like home. We'll say Daffy's over here. William.
Well, I mean, knowing Ari should probably bring Deft along with her.
Right now. Burrs. Over here. Drunken, you got him, let's say.
I'm assuming all that happened as I was throwing pocket meat to one of the crocs.
Yeah, you basically throw pocket meat to it and then it gets eaten. Are you
Croc, not the pocket.
basically you're probably like here somewhere. Maybe like this. Outside Garen is Sir Edward is not here. He's still back at the house.
Do it. Kill him.
Right.
I keep forgetting soundboard things are tied to my numpad because I don't
And-
have my second keyboard set up yet.
There is. Is anyone missing?
What am I need to do?
I think so. Beyond like the alchemist, or no, the alchemist is there. Is the dwarf there?
Yeah, he's there.
Ah, there he is. Okay, yeah, I think that's everyone.
So,
Alright.
where is the water and where is the giant beast?
There.
Wait, why is Max closer than Grockham?
Just happened to stumble there and be like, oh shit. Came out of a different set of trees.
Is this the same spot where we killed the one thing, or
No, we're just reusing the map. It's
Okay,
just a
just
general
making
open
sure
space.
we're back at the same place?
Deja vu! Ah!
It looks skeletal as well, and rotting.
So it looks like it's got rotting flesh kind of adhering to this skeletal structure. Roll intelligence checks. Or nature checks.
All of us or just one of us?
You know my
Jason.
question.
What's your question?
Undead. Hold on.
It is undead.
Yeah, it's undead, fey, or fiend. I get to roll at advantage.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain this thing is probably undead.
You said survival or
Oh, you rolled high enough. Don't worry. I am not.
That was survival or
There, you got it.
I'm asking for a reason.
Survival, or it was not survival. It was intelligence or nature.
not nature.
You cut out there for me. Intelligence.
Or nature. It's a zombie dragon.
Okay. Oh wait, my other thing comes into play now.
And we don't have Zen here to seduce it.
Ari can seduce it via fireballs.
Techno, were you here when we seduced the dragon?
No.
No.
That
That
was
was
the
before
original
my time.
two.
That's what I thought.
Alright, so yeah, everyone roll initiative.
Oh, I dropped it onto the wrong part of the chat, and it was a 20.
The thing.
That's okay. We got. There was an at 20.
So close. Only 20,000 files left. Okay. Third. That's the shitty one. Mr. Blackfoot. Okay.
There is Max and William will
Ready? I'm going behind here. I'm gonna stealth.
All right. Okay.
No, Bill. Is my number of spell slots correct, at least?
I believe.
Should be, because it auto does that.
Let's see. You are. Yeah, that should be correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're almost to getting level 5 spells.
Okay.
Zombie Dragon.
Oh, both my rights are holy.
Gets to fly.
My other question is, since I'm not sure how polymorph works, if I polymorph it into something else and it hits 0 health, does it?
It works like Wild Shape, in which the extra will go to it, but it's more or less temp hit points.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
I read Brett Burrs was the alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the other guy?
Which other guy?
The one that led us here.
Actually,
He's probably hiding. It's not exactly a combatant.
I'll do this. He's gonna fly it. Let's see if it should fit.
Ooh. Now that I think about it, Garen Blackfoot, that name's familiar, Nobel.
It's a family name.
And that image is also familiar. He wouldn't happen to be a paladin that may or may not have drowned in a prior setting.
He may be a real relative of said person.
So
that is. It was gonna go ahead. I'll do this. I need Max and Garen to make Constitution saving.
I guess you want to release Max?
Oh, did he leave?
Yeah.
Where did he go? There. Alright, he's there. Alright, he succeeds on his.
Just give him a fantasy grounds is,
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Don't forget, I believe Garen gets +3. Oh, is Garen a paladin?
He is.
Does he have Zora?
Mm-hmm.
+6. Actually, what's his charisma?
+3.
+3? Okay, so +6. Wait, +12?
You already had +3, and then you added +6 instead of +3.
Oh, that still doesn't... How does that... Oh, okay, yeah, base.
Then,
Alright.
yeah.
So that should be...
-3, so it'd be
3,
+9.
Yeah, you still make it. So you guys
17.
take a total of... Oh, hold on. Undo that really quick. I did not realize this. It's hard doing this with an eye patch on.
31. It rounds down, so 15.
Yeah, so you both take 15.
Yep,
So
I'll just manually enter it onto him. Out of curiosity, I assume that was like some kind of cold breath.
No, it was not. Well, I'll let you roll a perception check. See if you can see what it is.
Can I also roll perception or arcana to?
You don't need to, 'cause you can smell it from there. It was acid.
Oh. That figures. One of the few resistances I don't have.
So that is the first one.
Also, Nobel, I think your mic has been pushed away.
No, it's still here. I just meant my cable's wonky. Hold on.
Because you got quieter for me.
About now.
You've been sounding fine for me the whole time.
I think it might be on
Other
my
than
end.
my shitty internet.
No. Okay, so
Is Max riding his horse?
There we go.
not there.
No, Max is not riding a horse.
Alright, so that's the breath attack on that one. Doug is not here. Sorry, Doug.
I will be right back.
Come. And it's 15 feet up in the air, too. Just this minute.
It's 15 feet up in the air. Okay, Gronko's gonna take a running leap and hover at the.
Are you gonna
Same.
fly?
Yeah.
So you watch he just jumps and takes off, and you watch the little wiggly boots fly with all their might. Alright, go ahead, make your attacks.
And rage on the way up.
Okay. Is it a bonus action to use the boots, or no?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, no.
No, because it requires attunement, so it should just happen automatically, right?
Well, some have activators. This one doesn't. You have your allotted time of flying per day, so you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one hits.
Always breaking my toys.
Oh shit, was I supposed to roll initiative? I didn't even see that. Or am I not there yet?
Oh, yeah, roll. Yeah, you're there.
Oh, Max didn't roll either.
Initiative doesn't auto roll.
It does not.
Not this one,
He
no.
can have it auto roll.
Yeah, we just
Oh.
haven't.
So I need to roll initiative.
I could also make you guys roll, too.
Also,
I just
Max will need to go apparently after Gronkum there. Hmm.
20.
So does it mean that I should go now?
So yeah, you get to go, and then Max gets to go.
We were both holding your actions until Gronkum did something.
So let's let Gronkum finish his turn, and then we'll get you guys in.
Anything special happen for that crit?
Oh, let me double check. Survey says you gain +2 to your AC and saving throws until the end of your next
Okay.
and roll.
Why do you not have stuff in convenient places?
Okay. So that's your first attack. Second attack?
No, that was my second attack.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So then, anything else you want to do, or that it?
Float back down to the ground.
If you float back down, he can take a swing at you. Just keep that in mind. Up to you, though. Float down. Stay.
I guess I'll stay.
Okay. So it's not Death's turn quite yet. So William, go ahead and take your turn, and then we'll do Max's turn.
I think that's the proper placement for a fireball.
It's not a very big. I mean, it's big, but it's not like.
It's a fucking dragon. It's fireballed.
Oh no! I go fireball for sure, but like on a spectrum size, it's a large creature.
When do you face a dragon where you don't fireball it?
When it's
use
a
Wait,
fire
it's a
dragon.
large?
Scorching Ray.
Yeah, I was about to say when it's probably either red or gold.
Point.
Then you cryoball it.
So what shenanigans are you pulling, William? I'm afraid to ask what that's for.
That's what it's for.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Big explosion, everything around just kind of gets blown back.
No,
Little
good
tiny
thing Ari's 30
figures
feet up.
Sure.
Let's be
Because,
honest. That would have
Does-
done 11 to maybe 5.
Doesn't,
all I'm
doesn't-
saying is that basically, like, was right under you.
does William get to reroll once?
I don't believe
Uh,
for damage.
Not
rolls.
damage rolls, no.
Not
I
damage.
believe
rolls.
it's.
He's a divination wizard. He gets to reroll ones for like ability checks and saves, but he doesn't get damage. That's like evocation. All right,
And
so
then
you got
it
your fireball.
goes to.
Yeah.
Bonus, any movement you want to do?
Hang on. Fireball is third. Yeah, third level. No, I'm good. Fireball shots to the trees, exploded, hurt the thing. It's in melee with dudes.
No, it's flying.
Oh, it's flying?
It did a breath attack.
But so is Gronkum.
Yeah, Gronkum's flying also.
Okay, yeah. No, it's got things to get through to come to me. So yeah, we're good.
All right, at the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action, and it is going to. Let's see, you're flying. It's flying. It's going to try to bite you, Gronkum. That would be. I think that's a hit.
Should I
Okay.
use things?
Yeah, it's up to you.
Who all has range weapons?
How important is this?
It's not.
Yeah, he raged, so he's got resistance to it.
Oh yeah, no, fuck it. He can get chomped on.
All right. Gronkum, you take 9 points of damage.
I'm not used to playing with characters.
Oh
this
no,
high
I'm
level.
down to 74 hit points.
All right. Then Matt.
All right. I was hopeful when I saw his spells, then I realized he didn't have it prepared. So instead, Max is going to use his Radiant Soul and fly up beside the dragon.
Of course he is. So the paladin and the warrior both fly up to go fight the dragon. Or the barbarian.
Does everyone in this party have flight except for me?
Apparently so. Theris can't fly yet. Give it time.
Now, unfortunately for him to spread his wings, it is an action, so the dragon has spared his melee attacks this round.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, if Grunkum throws William, he can fly.
Also, Grunkum, remember,
You've got a point.
technically we have the dragon flanked now.
All right, Deft is going to get in the bushes. Yes, you do. Deft is going to go ahead and take a shot at advantage because he's not seen Deft yet. We're going to use the vicious short bow. That's a natural 20.
Well.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that
Yep.
reminds me. Do I get anything from my 20 on initiative?
No, we don't do initiatives, unfortunately.
Okay.
1d4 every hit you make is. Oh, shit.
Oh, God, what is it?
This is the worst thing I could ever give to Deft. And Deft is not here, so I'm going to enjoy every second of it.
What is it? We has to know.
So let me roll the d4.
Oh, it takes ongoing damage.
I rolled a 3. Nope, even worse.
Oh?
So I rolled a 3.
Every hit you make is... Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Nice.
So
So,
this
hold
dragon would just like to roll over and die now, right?
So, this is a vicious short bow attack, so let's go ahead and...
Sneak attack?
Yep. Make sure I got all those d6s in there. Mm-hmm. So that would be 28 points of damage. Would have been 46. Alright, so it gets the first shot off. Not too bad. Unfortunately, it only gets to attack once. Bonus action is going to hide. That's only a 30.
So
That's
as for
good.
next round,
Uh-huh.
at level 8, do I have a bonus to my cantrips?
It's 5 and 11 is when the cantrips get buffed.
Yeah, not quite that.
Okay.
It's going to use its last legendary action at the end of Death's turn to take a strike at Max. This one will be a claw. Swipey. And a miss. You guys and your wings. Okay. That's Death's turn. Alright.
Well, I mean, Ari, there was a fireball thrown. You know what's happening.
Mhm.
She's gonna throw a fireball. Yeah, let's just throw a fireball at it.
Well, if you put it at the same place I put mine, you don't hit anyone else but the dragon.
Mhm. That's why your circle looks a lot more reddish now. Fireball. Where'd that fireball? There you are.
Youch. All the balls of the fire.
And I may as well bonus action a cheeky firebolt in there.
Hey, Nobo, remember that Hydra that you sprung on us that we just fucking wrecked?
Uh-huh. Oh, this was never meant to be a hard thing to kill.
No, but I remember that Hydra you were expecting it to be, and it was just like, nope, dead.
Yeah, well, it
this
always
is-
got hit with fire damage because like half your party uses fire damage.
This is
Oh,
the
yeah.
opposite
Scorching
situation.
ray.
We've learned some tricks.
No, don't use Scorching Ray. We're not sure what it is about that spell, but Scorching Ray doesn't hit.
Say, because
Unless
20
you're me.
scorching ray is awesome on single targets.
I think
6
Scorching Ray is a
chances
great
to crit.
spell.
No, Khan's Scorching Ray is.
Yeah, that was amazing. I've never seen that many scorching rays hit.
Usually, every time I see that spell cast, either it's all 3 miss or one of the 3 rays hit.
No, Mr.
No.
Blackfoot.
What's a great spell is Ka's Tiny Hut.
That is also a great spell. Mr. Blackfoot is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's going to go ahead.
Do it. Kill him.
No, he can't fly.
Well, positive note, I'm pretty sure he can see the actual ground that's there now. I'm
He is going
betting
to
there's no snow left there.
move Earth to raise 5 feet of Earth in front of him as a half cover. And he will duck back behind that.
Or I thought he was going to use it as a step stool.
Not quite
That's
high
actually
enough.
what I thought he was going to.
He wouldn't have an attack though. He's just actually make it. First, kind of rusty old man. Let's see what we got over here. He looks at that thing and is not super happy about it. Who looks down in the dump? Let's go ahead.
Do it. Kill him.
No, we're not going to do that. Let's cast. We'll just. Go ahead and cast a firebolt. Youch. Goes wide. Wow. We'll duck back behind the rock.
If I had something other than a 20, I might fuck with that. But no, I'm not wasting a 20 on that.
You hear someone running from the snow behind you, Ari. You hear someone shout, "Get back from it!"
Why?
It's deadly.
Are you sure?
Kill him.
If it's liquid gets on you and you die permanently.
Hey, Max,
Yeah,
don't die.
That's kind of what happens when you die.
No, like, not you go unconscious, you just die, and you become one of them. You don't want to get infected by it. You don't want to get any of its blood or anything on you.
Does this guy not have the same concept of death that we do?
He's a clerk of the grave, so I would assume he has his very own special version.
Okay, yeah, you got a point there.
He's got pamphlets and everything.
is going to cast Toll the Dead. Fail. What level is this little bastard? Ha!
Have you heard of the Undying Servants?
That is.
No, it's the Undying Council. I'm sorry.
Ugh. Resisted.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no.
I don't know. I doubt he has pamphlets. His name is not.
Don't worry. Fire purges away everything.
Yeah, and he will. His turn.
What? Burn it?
He's not there. There.
Yeah, burn it.
So all of our people are good health-wise, correct? Looks like.
So far.
Correct.
Dragon's 15 up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 15.
Is that our cross lady?
That's not a lady.
Some it's kind of close, and I'll throw a firebolt.
No,
That
that's
is
the
the crossed individual that was with the paladins.
That is definitely a hit.
I don't know. Maybe she rolled on that one.
You never know.
I'm done.
Do I have line of sight of it through the trees?
You could kind of like shift to the right near where that like gap between the trees is and get a good shot on it.
So, like there?
Yeah, sure.
Oof.
Yeah, it just manages. You just like hit the branch of a tree on accident. Damn. $14,541 files left. Not that I'm counting.
Can I go up here and jump and attack him? Attack it?
You can certainly try. You want to do a jump and attack with your sword?
Yeah, with both my swords.
Acrobatics. Yeah.
See, no, Bell, that's what I like about you with DM is it's can I do this? You most certainly can try.
Did it work?
Yeah, no, it worked. So you go up to deliver 2 attacks. First one doesn't take hold. Second one. Oh, that one hits.
Oh, there's something humorous about the guy comes out, warns us not to get any of its blood or any kind of liquid from it.
And then everyone runs
On you.
right at it.
And then our ranged monster hunter pulls out swords and charges it in melee.
Hold on. Hold on. I know it doesn't matter because it's dead, but I have to. You know what? I'll use my bonus action.
Hey, I can still remember how to stick bottle caps to a wall.
Hold on. There you go.
All right. I need William, Gronkum, Max, Wolfgart, Garen, and Cross to all make Constitution saving throws. Oh, and Furs and Death.
I knew I was too close to that damn
Don't
thing.
forget,
Furs, you're fine.
Garen, and Max all have +6 to their Constitution saves.
Hold on.
One
One
second.
I did not hear William on that, but I see the circle.
Yeah. So you got a con save also.
Fuck. Had to say something.
I'll just roll his con save.
Cross rolled a nat 20.
Oh, that's a 15 from Max.
What do we
Or
get? You
no,
said we got
actually, it already
plus,
takes into account +3, so that is possibly not minus.
we got a +3 because of Max.
Yeah, you-
William also rolled a nat 20.
Easy,
Max and Garen are both providing +3s to the individuals around them.
Oh,
Sorry,
wait, so
Max's is 12.
So it's
Death rolled a nat 1.
It's 2 instances of +3.
That's
for a
using a
total.
luck point.
Does Death have luck, or do I need to use my reaction for that?
Death has luck.
Okay.
Death instead is going to roll.
Evasion.
That one. He rolled a nat 1. That's why he's using it. A 7, which almost looked like an outline. So it doesn't pass, but it still takes half.
Oh, that didn't add my. Oh, no,
Actually,
it did.
it's not a damage stall, so that's the other downside. All right, so that's that one. Anyone missing? So Deft, William. Oh, Gary needs to roll his. Okay, he rolled a 20, not a natural.
Yeah, I failed
So.
miserably.
Max.
Mm-hmm.
William, you used your 20.
I used my 20.
Max, Furs, Wolfgart, and Death. You start getting really, really dizzy.
Well, I'm gonna
Question.
go ahead and land.
Do I get a bonus for rolling a nat 20?
Let's see. Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
I have a question.
Now,
What kind of attacks does this monster have?
The dead one?
Yeah.
You don't
Is there
know.
any kind of
died.
charge? Does Does it have any kind of charging attack?
We have no idea. We didn't see it doing. All you know is when it explodes at about 30 feet.
As Max is a paladin, would he be aware of what just happened, potentially?
Well, Max is okay, because Max is immune to disease.
Oh, sweet.
However, actually, Garen's immune, but he already passed. So yeah. Unfortunately, the others are not. So you're all infected with an unknown disease. And that is where we'll pause tonight.
So what you're saying is Max has to head over to Death?
Actually,
and Cure.
Am I infected with my 20?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You passed the save. It was basically you pass the save or you get infected.
Okay, so it was one of those saves where if you save, nothing happens.
Because it's undead, would I make a roll to know what kind of disease it is?
What are you trying to? You can inspect the body and look.
Well, I would assume from
Actually,
the books.
Theris probably wants to look at the corpse. Or you might want to look at the corpse too.
What is it?
Ari might want to look at the corpse.
With an Arcana check.
Roll something.
Some Arcana checks probably for the two of you.
Sure.
Like, is it dead, not undead?
You have to see. Hold on one sec.
Is a 5 sufficient?
Hold on one sec.
Because if we're rolling Arcana checks, I want to get on this shit.
All right, Wolfgart, you are diseased. So you and Burrs and Death are the diseased ones.
Yeah. Since it was an undead dragon, I was just wondering because of my specialty in undead with Ghost Slayer.
So you guys are
Finn?
looking.
Do you want to use some shenanigans for that?
I reused my good shenanigans.
He only has the bad shenanigan.
Yeah, but that could allow... yeah, that too. What I was going to say is that could allow for you to reroll it.
But is it better to save that bad shenanigans?
Might be better,
for
yeah.
a good roll on an enemy?
Yeah, good point.
Or you could just use a luck point if you really had to.
No, I wanted to.
No, you're just standard luck. You get 3 luck points.
Oh, I forget about those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just re-roll the die if you want.
Yeah, I'll use a standard luck point.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Arcana. Arcana. It's better.
Well, that is better.
Between the two of you looking at this, there are arcane runes inscribed on this thing. This is not something that was naturally occurring. This is something that was made.
Duh.
What do you guys see over there?
No, we're done there for tonight. You gotta find them next week.
So my response to what you guys see over there is some asshole made this. Duh.
Out of them.
I want the head.
Completely unrelated.
Uh-huh.
Now, Belle, you said you had some server equipment that fell out of a dumpster, maybe?
Yeah, the one. Remember, I sent you the specs on the ones before. I had like 3 of them. One of them has been decommissioned. I am going to be decommissioning the other 2. But instead of just throwing them away, I could probably send them.
So, while my internet sucks fucking donkey balls,
Mm-hmm.
my brother has given me access to his internet that I can put in servers there. And while it's not as good as what I had before, it is. Yeah, it's about 120 down and about 30 up.
That's not horrible.
Side note, if any of you guys play Space Engineers, I do run a Space Engineer server right now.
I don't think I've ever played that one.
I have it. I haven't played it in a long time.
No.
Really lagging on my comp.
Mm-hmm.
I thought of an interesting thing, but then I realized that not everyone has tabletop simulator. Do the because of the how tabletop simulators do the combat for on there for my.
You can always do that.
Techno, specifically for you, since I know your computer is a potato. I don't know if you know about this,
buddy.
but GeForce Now has just come out of beta, and it is now in full release.
Trying to think of what GeForce is.
The streaming thing.
NVIDIA's a cloud-based stream gaming.
Didn't like
Yeah.
Blizzard and a couple companies just pull their shit off of there now?
Blizzard Activision.
They
Yeah,
probably
but-
want their own.
Blizzard's going down the drain.
It's
Yeah,
Activision's fault.
it's since they've joined Activision.
Fucking Bobby Kotick.
So for free, you can use their servers for an hour at a time. After that hour, you have to relog.
And what does it actually do?
If you have the good enough internet to support it, you play the game on their equipment, and it streams the video to your system and streams your movements to their system.
It's like a Steam Link, more or less, but
Yeah,
more.
if you got a hefty
current.
PC that could stream it through Steam, same thing, except you got a corporate-backed computing.
That's it.
Also, if you haven't signed up for their service yet, you get your first 3 months for free.
Ooh. Free and simple.
Which, if you cancel before that first 3 months, you pay nothing. So that might be a way for you to play games that you're not able to play because your computer's a potato.